So, I thought I'd do a quick studio tour before I did the guitar part for Unbilever. Starting with Dark Energy. I was thinking back, and I've probably had this about 15 years now, which is longer than any other instrument that's currently in the house. My old electric guitar is being sorted out at the moment. I can't. The jack plug broke, socket broke. So this currently is my literally oldest bit of kit. It has outlasted every other recording device, computer, everything. So that's Dark Energy Mark 1. Really nice little desktop synth. This down here is UR44. I've got this has got 4 channels out, and I'm basically using it as a breakout box at the moment. 4 channels out, 1 mono drum track, 1 mono sound samples, and then a kind of stereo other synthy bits that I've recorded that I'm just using as background noise on the Unbilever track. Those 4 channels are coming out into this. I think this is like a Gear for Music own brand. I got it secondhand. All of this is secondhand, apart from that, which I got new. Yeah, I tell a lie. A lot of this stuff was new at the time, actually, but this was secondhand. Just a really small basic mixer. Because it doesn't have any onboard auxiliary effects, I'm using this. This is the cheapest pedal you can buy, as far as I could see. It is a Behringer vintage delay, and I bought 2 of these, and that is because they have got a wet out. If you put both, if you put this in, this will give you your clean guitar out. This will give you 100% wet signal. So I've got a dummy plug in there, just so I can get the wet signal and use that as an auxiliary unit. It sounds really bad. It is lower fidelity. I mean, it's even got a thing where I think this goes from repeat rate minimum to maximum. You would expect to go from like slow to fast, but this goes fast. I can't even remember. This just confuses me. Yeah, I got 2 of these. I thought I could use them in stereo, and I could, but it's confusing enough, and it's impossible to set the thing because the sound is so muddy that it's very hard to find the right speed. But there it is. I'm using that. That's what I'm using as a little auxiliary delay, so I can do some dub style effects. Moving down here, we have got I'm using the echohead delay for the Dark Energy. That has got a tap switch, so that I can get the speed right. I always just leave it on the analog setting. It's good enough. It sounds analog enough, even if it's not really. Yeah, and it just sounds nice. You can put it on full feedback on analog, and it doesn't overwhelm too much. Actually, it's really nice. I didn't end up using the governor with the Dark Energy. Sometimes it's a bit temperamental. Sometimes it sounds nice. Sometimes it just kind of goes wrong. The Fat Metal is a really good guitar pedal that I like a lot, and it's got sidetrack. It's got dedicated effects for when your switch is on, dedicated effects for when you're switching off, and a whole bunch of knobs and twiddles and things. So recommend these. They're really nice units that do a lot of the routing. You could have a whole sort of clean effect. Anyway, it's just really good. I recorded Unbilever with a Wasp, which I just sold and bought this instead. This Yamaha CP. Daisy, I'm up here. I needed a MIDI keyboard. I couldn't find a 37 key keyboard, so I thought I would just get this. Sold the Wasp, and actually I quite like the way you can get some pretty nice, not synth but synth close to synth style sounds. But if you just start layering these built-in effects in, you get some pretty cool tones. Yeah. And then the old Yamaha THR10. Come on, sweetie. Which I am running 7-string Jackson here through. Again, this is, you know, sold my at some point moving house, sold my 50-watt amp and bought this, and it's really nice. Come on, sweetie. It's very nice at low volumes, and you can plug it into your computer and just do direct injection from it. So yes, my love. Oh, yeah. And that's it. All hardware. As I said, the live mix does use a few pre-recorded sounds, delay effects and stuff, but most of it is dubbing off here. It's quite obvious when there's a kind of a weird noise, which I wasn't going to be able to recreate live, but I think it's okay for the odd thing. It's nothing major. Anyway, there we go. That's enough. Now time to do the guitar.